Greetings. Greetings to everybody tuning in to watch this sometime in the future. You guys are all future people. And I welcome you to my journey of initiation. Welcome to the Prologue world, in which the spirit of Minecraft has been extremely generous towards me by spawning me right next to this amazing, phenomenal mountain range that I have called Mount Patience. Because I'm going to need a lot of patience. Because, well, it might be a long. It's going to be a long while until I make it to the beginning. I'm trying to get to day 100 in hardcore mode. That's the objective. And then that to me would be the beginning. All right. So this is all the pre-beginning. This is the prologue world. That's what makes this the prologue world. Because I don't know yet if I'm going to survive. I really might not. But that's okay. I need to just be patient and take it as, hope for the best. All right. I really need to smelt some iron. I have iron now on me. I need to be protected, be better protected. I'm just gonna set up a temporary camp over here just to smelt the iron. This is a fairly good, why not? Why not over here? It doesn't really matter. I want it to be somewhere up on top of the mountain so that I have good vision around me. So, but this is it. This is right here. Right here is a good spot. Let's do it right here. I'm gonna tear all this back down again. I want to burn this iron. I want to. It would be really nice to have that iron armor going on. I should burn these wooden tools. Make some charcoal out of the wooden tools. All right. I also wanted to make one more round around this side of the mountain, just to make sure I didn't leave any auspicious corners. You know what I'm talking about? No, none of you guys know what I'm talking about. There's sometimes when I go around, digging up coal or iron and cobble and whatever, I usually try to do it in such a way that doesn't leave any auspicious corners. You'll see what I mean. I don't think anybody really does that. I haven't really seen any other people do it, but I'm very very particular about these corners that I sometimes encounter. It's when the corners don't when they touch each other just along the line, like right here. If there was a block right here, I really don't like that. So I try to avoid doing that. It makes the world feel like it's some kind of a bad omen, on the world. It taints the world. It stains its immaculate state. Right now, this world is still in quite an immaculate state. I haven't really done anything to it yet. I mean, this is I've been just breaking down my campsites after putting them up. I haven't really gotten anything permanent yet on it. But I went around this entire range yesterday and just picked up some iron. There's some more iron right there. That's fine. I don't want to keep actually mining for iron. I already got plenty of iron now. I just want to. There's more over there. That's all right. I don't think I was. This is the place where I was leaving those corners. I started rushing myself towards the end of the episode because I really wanted to get to a full stack. Remember that? And then at the end, I think I left some of those corners, like right here, like this right here. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't do this, so this is better because this was naturally generated. I don't think I did this, but like I normally just break those down because I don't like them touching like that. Like over here, I don't really like these. I mean, when it's naturally generated, I feel okay with it. But anything if I mine anything and I leave it like that, that's just bad luck. So I really try to avoid doing that. So I'm gonna go around the mountain, this side of the mountain, because I'm pretty sure. Because I was watching the playthrough and I saw some of that going on. I was like, oh man, wait a minute, I shouldn't be doing that. It's almost end of the day. I guess this episode will be a little bit on the short side because the last episode went on a little too long. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep real quick before anything spawns. Gotta play it really safe now because I really don't want to lose this world. this world in particular, this is the best seed that I've ever like stumbled upon. Like not just since I started recording these, like just ever. I don't think I've ever come across a seed this good. This mountain range is just phenomenal. I love it. So I have to be like, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure on me now. Self-imposed pressure of, really wanting to make sure I don't lose this one. And that's, and perhaps I will, but, that's kind of what makes it exciting. I mean, the hardcore mode is, you gotta enjoy, you gotta appreciate the pressure. All right, where did I sleep? The previous night before, before this night, the last night of the last episode, where did I sleep? That's the spot I'm trying to find. See, these naturally spawning ones, I'm not too worried about them. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't leaving any corners from last episode. Like over there, that's what I'm talking about. See, I'm pretty sure I did that. Where there's just kind of a hole now in the mountain where that iron ore was. See, I try to avoid doing that. I want this world in pristine condition. Right, yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay. All right, now it's better. Now I feel better about this. And I'll make a little staircase to the top over here. I'm pretty sure that's actually like the only place where I did that. Where oh, there's some more iron. Sure, I'll go ahead and pick this one up since it's right next to me. And there was only one. Well, that's funny. All right, so so now that all right, that's enough. That's enough of that. That's basically the spot I was looking for. I don't think there was really more spots like that. I was pretty good right up until the end there. I'm trying to avoid rushing myself as much as I can, and last episode I really should have just ended it before I even got into full stack. I shouldn't have went on like that, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. Now the world feels like it's back to its immaculate state. Now that I took care of those auspicious corners that I didn't like, now I like everything about this world currently. Now it's all good. Everything is fine. Things just completely honky-dory. I take it very slow. I already said that. I'm not trying to achieve objectives. See, I really just, for these first 100 days, I'm really just trying to survive and see and do and kind of explore what I feel like doing and do what I feel like doing in this world. I'm not really trying to, oh, here's where I slept. This is the spot where I slept last night. Yeah, I don't really want to do a whole lot on top of this mountain. I want to leave it mostly undisturbed, even though I went around, collected all of that iron ore, but currently, it just looks like, well, it just wasn't there, because it doesn't look terribly apparent that somebody went around it and harvested all the ore it had going on. All right, that's gonna be enough for me for now. I'll just let it finish smelting a couple of more of those, and then I'm gonna go back down to the valley there, to the plains, and I'm gonna walk around this plains area and find a good big tree, because I want to set up camp underneath a big tree, because I decided that's my favorite spot to set up camp. And I decided I don't want to do it within the caldera. I thought about that during the last episode. I don't want to do that because inside of the caldera, the problem is you don't get a good view of either the sunrise or the moonrise, and I want to have a good view from my starting location of either the sunrise or the moonrise. And now, down there in the valley, I mean, I guess it's not really a particularly good view either, because this mountain range is in the way. Maybe like over there on that side, like on that little hill. Is that going to be far enough from the mountain? See, I don't want to be like right next to the mountain, because then you're going to be worried about things dropping down on you from the top of the mountain. And I don't want to be worried about that. So I want to be like a bit of a distance from the mountain. Like this valley right there, that plains area, it's really quite ideal for a starting area. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll also get to like placing the cornerstone down, which also is something that you guys probably don't know about, because it's my own thing. Unless you're a long-time watcher, which I don't think there are any. I don't think I've retained a single person yet that's like a returning viewer of this channel, because I haven't gotten anywhere yet, because so far I haven't demonstrated that I'm even capable of doing what I'm trying to do, right? Because this is my 6th freaking attempt at trying to make it a day 100 on camera. I've done it off camera, all right? I have off-camera worlds that I got to day 100 on, and All right, that's it. That's it for the mountain. That's it. I'm gonna go back down from the mountain. And I apologize if this has been kind of a very slow beginning of this episode. But you know what? That's kind of how I roll. Kind of how I roll, and that's basically how this channel is going to be. Like I really try hard to just avoid the rush. That's kind of the primary objective for me in Minecraft. Because to me, Minecraft is all about just doing whatever you feel like and taking your sweet time and enjoying the game as much as you can. In hardcore mode, I mean, I think hardcore mode kind of I think hardcore mode, what's the word? Like, not exacerbates. Like multiplies. Man, what's the word? Not stimulates. All right. Well, I'll have to mention the word in the description once I remember it. But hardcore mode really kind of fleshes it out, I guess. It makes it exciting. I really like playing in a hardcore mode because because it makes it feel precious, and I really like that. I really like the sense of preciousness. And then I really get really attached to the worlds, and then I die, and then I want to go back to them, of course. And you know, I make these plans to go back to them later after I've like proven myself in another hardcore mode world. Like I really want to get to day 100. I want to have like one world that's kind of like the leader world in which I've survived long enough, you know, to feel like I'm capable of it, and then I can go back to the other worlds, because then I'll feel satisfied with myself, I guess. It's really silly. But anyways, let's do something. I gotta do something. I was gonna walk around the perimeter, right, and look for a good big tree, because there aren't any big trees on the plains themselves. In the plains. Wow, look at that. It's a bit of a cave there. It doesn't really. I don't know if that goes anywhere. I'm not trying to explore caves today. I'm trying to find a good spot for a good starter camp. So like right along the edge of this forest, there might be a good tree somewhere over here. The rusty dogs, the rusty wolves. I shouldn't be calling them dogs. So yeah, so far I still haven't done anything. This is day 8? No, day 8. This is day 8. And I still haven't actually done anything because I've been talking to you guys a lot. I've been taking it very slow. Okay, there's a big tree. That's a nice big tree. Is it a good starting location? See, that's not a very flat area though. I don't want to have to. Yeah, it's not a very flat area. I want a bit of a more flat. This is a second giant hole that I encountered. I'm kind of in a giant hole area. I gotta watch out where I'm going. There might be. You never know when there's going to be like an opening down at the bottom. I should also get my iron armor on. You know, I smelted all that iron, and then I didn't actually put the armor on. I should probably do that just to feel safer as I'm walking around the forest. You never know when a creeper might spawn in one of the caves that's like hard to see underneath the trees. Ooh, wow! Look at this river valley. This is really just a phenomenal seed. I just love everything about it so far. I just love everything about this seed. Alright, oh, look at that, that's not as big as I thought. I thought that was like the top of a bigger tree. That's not a very big tree either. I'll find a good spot. I really just gotta not die. I just gotta not die. You know, we're 7 days into it. Alright, I only have ooh, this is dangerous. Only, 93 days to go now. Alright, and I got some jungle wood now. Here we go. This is a nice big tree. It's a candidate. It's not very. It's not. There, bigger trees exist. I've seen bigger trees like that. I really like natural trees to pitch a bed underneath. These are the best. Like this tree. Look at this tree. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is a fairly substantial, nice big tree that's in a fairly flat terrain area, and I think that's going to be. Is that east? I think that's east. I believe that's east right there, and that's west right there. Where the heck is the sun? I do not see the sun. Is it? Oh, it must be setting. I think it's setting right there. So this isn't. I'm kind of in between this hill and the mountain, so I'm not really going to get a very good sunset view over here. Maybe there's a better spot right up on this little hill. But then I'm getting further and further away from the mountain, though. Don't I? Because I also want to be closer to the mountain. Maybe, what about that area? This, like, in between the water. Because that's probably, easily defensible. It's probably a pretty good place to pitch a starter camp. And it's fairly close to the mountain. And I'll get, wow. And I'll get good views. I'll get better views. And I really need to freaking get my iron on, like, this next day, because this is not good. I shouldn't be doing this. Don't do this at home. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, that's not good. I'm too close to that freaking skeleton. He could very easily kill me if I get. You do not want to encounter skeletons before you have iron or a shield. I don't even have a shield on me. Oh, look at that tree. That's another big tree. All right. Well, before I get carried away looking at trees, I really should take care of this armor thing. I really should not be. I should be more cautious. I'm not playing very cautiously right now. I need to be more cautious. Get my iron armor going. Because I'm just wandering. When you're just wandering around, I mean, that is prime time to get killed in some kind of way, some kind of unexpected way, right? There's my furnace. I'll just go ahead and smelt the rest of it here. Here, I wanted to do this. I really don't need that jungle log for now. I'll convert it into sticks. Here we go. That's what I'll do. Because it's extra. Alright. Alright. Iron armor. Let's make the full suit of iron armor. There's nothing around me, right? Wouldn't it just be horrible if I get blown up right as I'm making my iron armor suit? That would just be insane. Just be absolutely awful. Unbelievably awful. That would be. Alright, let's make the rest of it real quick before any creepers notice me. Or skeleton archers. And I'm going to need a shield as well. It's not enough wood. A few more planks. Shieldy shield. There we go. And let's equip everything. And I'm completely suited up. And I don't really need to carry the shield around me. Well, I guess I should. I should for now, because I'm not... The area isn't lit up at all. I don't have any torches anywhere. It's pretty freaking dangerous to just wander around without a shield for now. I don't really like to wander around with a shield, because, you know, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's a lot lighter when it's in your pocket, in your inventory pocket. Then I'm not too worried about it. But like I typically don't really like carrying the shield around all the time, just because, you know, it's kind of tedious to hold it all the time. I don't like holding it all the time. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do. Am I just gonna wait here now for this to finish? Do I need to eat? I do need to eat. Wow, good call. All right, and that was my only other apple. Now I gotta cook that the mutton. I got a full stack of. I got eight mutton. I need to cook. All right. Well, I haven't managed to find a good location to pitch my camp. I'd really like to before this episode. But then again, I'm not going to do the same. I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made in the last episode of just, you know, continuing on and rushing myself just to accomplish something, just to get something, to achieve some objective for the episode. I should just take it slow, and if I don't come across a good campsite, then I should just leave it at that and not be too concerned with that about it. I'm thinking I'm going to go check out that that place in between the water. There's a term for it. There's like a geography term for that kind of terrain. When it's like, you know, it's I don't think it's called like a, I forget what, I know there's a word for it. I'm hearing freaking sounds, freaking skeleton sounds. Over there, like that right there in the center of the screen. What is that called? There's a term for it. I don't know what it's called. I'll have to look it up, and I'll also add it in the description. But yeah, that may be where I'm gonna get my starter camp going. But then I'm gonna have to chop down a whole bunch of trees there because it's forested. This plays really. What the heck is that? Did you guys hear that? I thought I heard some scary breathing sounds. Yeah, it's that freaking skeleton too. Whew. Alright, well, I'm still not done cooking all of the iron. But I did what I had to do. I got my iron armor going now. I can just break this back down and continue the search. Yeah, I'm not sure if if that's a good idea or not, because I mean that area, if that's really a good idea or not, because I don't really feel like chopping down, you know, a whole bunch of trees first thing. Although that's like half of the game, like half of Minecraft, literally. Like it's half of it is chopping trees down. I end up spending so much time chopping trees down. But I would like to establish myself a little bit in the world before I try to do that. You know, this tree is it's a pretty good candidate. Oh, it's just that I'm not gonna get good sight, good vision of the moonrise or the sunrise, or the sunset or the moonrise. You know, I want one or the other, So like further out there, like closer to the shore, might be a better spot. Except that there's no trees there. Oh wow, look at this ravine. There's some big dangerous caves there. Right, well, I guess it just very well might be that I'm not going to encounter anything at all and not do anything at all in this episode, and that's just going to be episode 3 for you, in which I don't get anything done, and I didn't even talk about anything particularly interesting. I try to keep this mildly entertaining. You know, I guess this what I'm doing right now. I mean, this is slop content. This is completely unedited slop content. Is what I referred to it as. I'm on my way to having more videos than subscribers. And I don't feel any kind of shame about that. I think that's perfectly acceptable. It's perfectly all right. I'm going to be. That's how you have to. That's what you have to do as a slop content creator. You have to be okay with that. And you have to expect that, and I do expect that. Especially considering that I really haven't managed to. I haven't managed to deliver on what I'm trying to do. You know, my first attempt at this, Mundane World 1, that was the best attempt I've had so far. And so far this channel has kind of flopped because I haven't actually managed to get to day 100 yet in hardcore mode. I died three times, and 2 times I just didn't like how it was going and I wanted to start over. So it's completely understandable if you don't really want to commit to this yet, because there's nothing to see yet. All right, this is the beginning. We're on a journey this is the prologue world. This is the initialization phase, where I just take some time to look at flowers and stuff, and just wander around looking for a good good spot to pitch a tent. There's no tents in Minecraft. Pitch my bed and some crafting table. And whatnot. I guess maybe I might have to freaking grow a tree, because they're just I'm not seeing any particularly good location. What about over there on that hill? Right there? Because there's another clearing there. What if there might be? Well, there might not be. I don't know if there is. This is where I spawned. This is like the spawn location. And that's meaningful. That means something. So perhaps I should just... This is the original spot where I considered, having a camp going on, but then I backed down from that because I like being around a natural tree. But if there isn't one, then maybe that's fine. I should just grow one and be all right with it. Accept what the world has provided me with. It's almost the end of the day. It's almost the end of the episode. I could grow a giant jungle tree. Why don't I do that? Seems like a good idea. It's not a good idea. Not really, because I'm going to be primarily working with oak in the beginning. Like, I'm not going to really be using the jungle wood very much for a while, because I'm going to be chopping down oak trees, because there's just so many of them. Because like the forest, like I always end up carving, chopping down all of the small trees and leaving the big trees in the forest. So like there's no need to grow jungle trees just to obtain wood, because there's already just an abundance of wood all around that I'm going to want to eventually cut down anyways. Right? So yeah, I'm thinking this is as good as it gets, guys. This right here. Like, I'm going to have to settle down here after all. After all of that wandering around, I'm just back to where I started at. But at least I haven't died yet. I still haven't died. I can make torches now. All right. Back to where I broke the camp down initially. All right, because this is where I'm gonna end up. I'll burn the rest of my iron and convert this coal into torches. And then I'm not gonna have any more coal to. Here, I'll put one more coal block there to burn up some oak logs for us to make charcoal with. All right, and then I'll make the rest of these into torches. There's some torches. And, oops. And then I'm gonna get these fence posts up over here, as I typically do. Sure, let's do 3 fence posts. Oh, come on. What? Oh, I had my torches on the wrong slot. 9. I like my torches on 9. Okay, and crafting table there, and my 2 chests. And I'll make a couple more chests. I don't even have enough wood for a couple more chests. This is all I got for now. There we go. All right. Well, I got back to where I came from, and I I pitched the campsite that I tore down in the previous episode. That's fine. I'm a big advocate for indecisiveness, so it's perfectly acceptable to me, to just go back and forth, trying to make up your mind about what you want to do in this world. Because right now, like, this is just an excellent spot to do this at. And I'll grow a tree. I'll grow a giant oak tree. It might take multiple attempts, but I want the bed facing that way, because right here, like, I'm not gonna see it. There's no good moonrise over here. It's covered by the mountain. But over there, that sunset, the sunset was all right. So I think I'm gonna grow a tree like on this side over here. And I'll have to get to that next episode. All right, I shouldn't get carried away in this bad habit of making the episodes too long, of getting into the next day of the episode, because this is already day 10. I've survived for 9 days. Now we're on day 10, and that's going to be the first day of the next episode. So I really should just save it for next episode. So I should call this it. This has been it. This has been I'm Proudly Ignorant. Also known as Artem is my actual name. I'm not trying to stay completely anonymous on the internet. I'm alright giving out my name. It's a weird name though, so I don't really mention it a lot, because I always have to explain it and say it again. It's Artem for anybody that cares. But but anyways, for those of you who are still watching, you are very likely to be the only person still watching this video, unless you're in the distant future, unless you're from the distant future in which this world has been a success, and there's actually a reason to look back through these early episodes. If you're one of those people, that's actually my target audience. I'd really like to. I'm making these videos just in case, in the future, people would want to look back through the entire process of how I arrived at the beginning, and then beyond the beginning. There's more to come. I'd love to just have a big Minecraft world going in which I just survived for thousands and thousands of days. That would be great. That'd be great. So if you're from the future, from the future in which I did that, you're the best. You're the best viewer, and you should let me know that. Let me know. Type something in the comments about how how far from in the future you're in, and it would be. I would be very pleased to see that. It would make my day. And I'm going to end the episode now, because I've already gone too far into the next one. This will have to be it. This is it. This is it for now. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And Shadowlay, my fellas. Shadowlay. Until next time.